Assalamu alaikum. Imtiaz Hussain with next episode of Global View. As you are aware that currently the most important issue which is being discussed in every country, everywhere, in all circles, Taliban captured Afghanistan. As you are aware that there was government of Mr. Ashraf Ghani, the ex-president of Afghanistan. He has fled with as per allegations leveled at with all money he had, and currently as information we have received that he is in UAE for the time being. Let's see what will be the final destination of Mr. Ashraf Ghani. So this time Taliban occupied the whole Afghanistan without any resistance. They had small resistance, but they overcame those resistance, and successfully they have taken over Kabul, the capital of Afghanistan as well. US citizens, NATO citizens, citizens from other countries, they are leaving Kabul. Maulana Haibat Khan, he is Amir of Taliban, and he is apparently being declared as Amir of Imarat-e-Islamiyah, which will be the new name of Afghanistan, and their spokesperson has announced about little bit salient feature of the future government in Afghanistan. Number one, the government will be Islamic system. So there will be Shura, which will be the legislature of the new Afghanistan under Taliban. As per agreement with the United States will leave Afghanistan by 31st of August 2021. This was a pact between Taliban and USA. So before that, Taliban don't want to announce their complete government structure. Currently they are having negotiations and parleys with different stakeholders of Afghanistan, different leaders of tribes, different leaders of political groups and parties, and they want to create a consensus and stable system and government in Afghanistan. They have announced complete amnesty to all the people who are in Afghanistan or who are citizens of Afghanistan. If they were supporting the previous government against Taliban, they will not be arrested, they will not be penalized, as per announcement of spokesperson of Taliban. Withdrawal of US, NATO and other foreigners is being completed. Most probably they will complete by 31st of August, and if there will be someone left, he will also be allowed to leave Afghanistan peacefully and safely. They are providing security to the foreigners and US citizens to reach to the Kabul airport for heading towards their countries by air. However, one thing is very much clear, that after a struggle of 20 years, Taliban are not expected that they will get any dictation from anyone. And because of that, you see that they will make their own system, and they will include some other stakeholders as well, with whom they are negotiating, and possibly they will take them into confidence and also maybe make part of new government. But apparently it does not seem that there will be dictation from any foreign elements or internal opponents. India is very much upset because India was doing a lot of things there in Afghanistan, and they had around 18 consulates which were functioning in various parts of Afghanistan during the past regime, and those consulates were allegedly involved in the terroristic activities against Pakistan and even in Afghanistan against Taliban. And in the cover of diplomats, the RA agents and RA officials, they were operating there, they were providing training and also facilities to potential terrorists dispatched to Pakistan for terrorist activities, and especially from the border of Balochistan province of Pakistan. And the confessional statement of Kulbhushan Yadav, a RA officer who is in the custody of Pakistan, and he has been punished by the courts of Pakistan, and he is waiting for his final fate. He has admitted that he was planted by India RA agency through Afghanistan, the terroristic activities and organized terrorist activities in Balochistan province of Pakistan. So that is very much evident. So in this situation, India is in trouble. India also supported the past regime against Taliban. So apparently it does not seem that Taliban will have any soft corner for India, and India will be in a position to revive its status or position in Afghanistan, which he had during the past regime in Afghanistan. On the other side, the USA is also behaving like an opponent of new government of Taliban in Afghanistan. USA has frozen all the funds of Afghanistan in the banks of USA. Similarly, the other institutions, monetary institutions like IMF and other similar institutions, they have stopped the payment of their contractual money to Afghanistan, and they have announced that they will wait and see. So one thing is very much clear, that USA wants to bend the Taliban government or Taliban regime before USA. And second thing is also proved that the monetary agencies like IMF and other, which have stopped the payment to Afghanistan, indicates that they are also working on the dictates of USA. So I guess this is not a proper way, and it is not in the interest of USA and other nations, because they should come forward to support new regime and try to cultivate friendly relationship in order to make a smooth government in Afghanistan, and later use their influence on the government of Afghanistan in future as well for the betterment of Afghanistan and the area. But if they will indicate hostility against Afghanistan new government, certainly that will create more distress between USA and Taliban regime in Afghanistan. So and in that case, you see that China and Russia and other countries of this area, which are coming close to Taliban to help out to Taliban, and hopefully they will support to them. And in case that China and other similar countries, they will provide support to new regime of Taliban. In that case, certainly is a stopping of the funds for the Afghanistan will not make any difference, because the fund Taliban, they can get alternative support from China or other countries. US should not create a sort of distance with the new regime, which is a reality now, and the whole world, they should treat that like that, and then they should give opportunity to the Taliban to prove that they are different Taliban, and they want to have civil liberties in Afghanistan and also protect the rights of women and rights of all other stakeholders there. So this can be done only with negotiations, with motivation, with persuasion, not stopping the payments which are due to Afghanistan. So this is my suggestion. What will be the effect on Pakistan? Certainly the last regime headed by Ashraf Ghani, they were fully supporting to Indian Raw agencies to operate from Afghanistan against Pakistan. So in this situation, you see, because of that, Pakistan invested a huge money and also offered sacrifice of their troops while fencing on the border of Afghanistan. So now Pakistani border, western border, which is border of Afghanistan with Pakistan, will be safe and Pakistan will have a sigh of relief. Second thing, Pakistan is not going to take any refugee more because they have already millions here in Pakistan who came to Pakistan during the war against Soviet Union. They are still here in Pakistan. They are part of, you see, trade and everything, and because of that, you see, Pakistan suffered a lot in the form of huge spending of money on these refugees, and also they were law and order situation because of some of the groups who also worked against the interest of law and order of Pakistan. Pakistan has apologized not to take any refugee from Afghanistan in Pakistan, and so far there is no refugee in Pakistan. Though USA and some other Western countries, they have accepted some number of refugees they will take for the time being, and later on they will decide about the fate of those refugees. Afghanistan government, whether that was government of Ashraf Ghani, whether that is government of now of Taliban, they cannot deny the importance of Pakistan because most of the trade, especially the wheat, like sugar, like other similar things, Afghanistan is getting from Pakistan, and Pakistan very generously had been providing these type of, you see, things of or commodities of basic needs to the citizens of Afghanistan through trade. Afghanistan is a Muslim state. Pakistan is also a Muslim state. So let's hope that both the country will have more strong ties. Second thing, what will be the impact on CPEC? As you are aware that CPEC is a very crucial issue or point for USA and India. Both the countries, they don't want to make it successful because CPEC is being led by China, and most of the countries have become member of it, and some of, you see, European countries, they have also expressed their interest to be part of this you see, a trade project which is called One Belt One Road and CPEC. So I think that the Taliban government, which are apparently going to be close friend with China, will have good impact on this very important trade project of CPEC and One Belt One Road. What will be the impact on Kashmir? It will have good impact. As you know that in couple of my programs on different news channels, I have already given my analytical forecast that by the end of 2022, Kashmir will be liberated. So I hope that the change in the regime of Afghanistan will also have an impact on it, and maybe my analytical forecast will prove true because of this change. And I hope that because of change in this very important area, which is called Afghanistan, it will have positive impact on the fate of held Kashmir, which is occupied by India, and India had been using its tyrannic, oppressive, actions against those innocent Kashmiris. Last suggestion to US citizens. I guess that you will be agreed with me that because of USA role during previous decades, whether operation of Vietnam, the operation in Iraq, the operation in Gulf area countries, and then operation in Afghanistan, has proved that USA, instead of using its resources and sources to solve the problems of people in general, without keeping in mind whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims. But unfortunately, the various regimes of USA, they try to create conflicts and try to solve the issues with military operations, which never proved fruitful. Wherever USA troops have gone, the situation remained very disturbed there, and several USA troops, they lost their lives in thousands. In Afghanistan, thousands of US troops, they have lost their lives for no gain. US has spent billions of US dollars in these type of operations, but did not gain anything in return of that. And the hatred of people throughout the world, mostly, that is against USA. So what got? Did not get anything militarily, did not get anything economically, and also lost the respect and regard being a superpower. And being a superpower, USA should play a role of an elder brother of all the nations in the world, and should try to solve the long-standing issues there and relax the people there. And certainly it will be a sort of contribution of USA for mankind, but USA always did otherwise. So I am talking to the citizens of USA, they are our friends, that they should try to redirect their government's policies and guide them to play a positive role in order to create a friendly gesture of USA among all nations of the world where there is hatred now. This is all. Please keep me in your prayers. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.